Hi guys, welcome back to Thrifty in OKC. If you are just joining me for the first time, I am a thrift store shopper who lives in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and I like to shop for things to resell on Poshmark, eBay, and Etsy, and I also like to shop for things for myself and for my family. So basically, if you can buy it at the thrift store, I will buy it and find something to do with it if it's cool. So today I'm going to share a little haul video with you. I hit a pretty cool sale this weekend and got a few really great items, and I was pretty excited. So that's what I want to show you. So you don't find a lot of designer type goods here in Oklahoma City. I mean, not to say you never find them, you just don't find them like you do in a lot of the other big cities because we don't have a lot of the boutique stores. Like I don't have a Gucci store here. So, and we probably have a smaller percentage of people carrying Gucci bags than you might find in a New York or a California or somewhere like that. So that means there's not as many that go out for resale, not for resale, for donation, and which means less for me to pick up. And even if I found one, I probably wouldn't because I don't know that I would be able to authenticate it. Neither here nor there. I was pretty excited because I felt like I found a few good designer items. This lady actually had quite a few items, and I tried to be a little bit choosy. I have learned in the past, just because it says Jimmy Choo does not mean that every Jimmy Choo style is going to be desirable. So I tried to really pick a couple of things that I thought were just stunners and that I couldn't pass up. I also want to say, and I'm happy for any votes on this, I picked up some Notori pajama sets, which I will show you all of them eventually. But this is one of them that I picked up that I have on. And I'm hoping that I can get by with this as a shirt on a Zoom call. So I will still be in my pajamas technically, working from home on a Zoom, but from the top, would this pass as an actual blouse that I might wear to work? So that's my question for y'all. Please comment down below and let me know. So I'm gonna start out first with, when I first walked up, I saw a few pairs of Valentino shoes. And so I picked up a couple of these Valentino Garavani. So I got these rubber flip-flop thong sandals, and all of her stuff was in really pretty nice shape. There is some wear on the soles, but not anything crazy, and the tops are really pretty nice. So I picked these up, and I liked the red. That's why I decided on those. She only had 2 Valentino pairs, and I did buy both of those. She also had some Jimmy Choos. I do have one pair of those to show you. She had some Loeffler Randall. One pair I thought was kind of, it was just like a black plain pair. The other pair was nice, but she wanted $15 for it. And I didn't want to pay $15 for a pair of shoes. And they had like a little nick in the leather. And I was like, if they were perfect, I would have, but they were not. So then I also grabbed these patent leather red bow pumps. Again, Valentino. And these were just beautiful. I might have kept these, but they are a little small on me. They are a 38 and I do wear an 8. But they're probably a little more like a 7.5. So again, really good condition, a little bit of wear on the soles. So those were both exciting. Then I grabbed this Jimmy Choo pair that was still in its box. So these Jimmy Choos, the box does not have a price on it, and I have not researched these, so I'm not really sure. But I thought these were beautiful. These are like the little cushions. Those will come up easily. I tested that. Sometimes those get stuck and they're really hard to get out if you ever buy shoes with those in there. But these were in really good condition. There was a couple of little marks back here, but I didn't feel like that was a total deal breaker for the price. So I did scoop those up. I have not listed these yet, but I am anxious to get them up because they really are a nice shoe that would go with a lot of different things, being that pretty metallic gold. So, yeah, that one's got a little more wear than I noticed back there at the back, but still nothing else. I can start them cheap on auction and see where they go. So that was the bulk of that. So here I'm going to show you my other Notori pajamas. If you're not familiar with Notori, I love it. When I worked at Neiman Marcus, for a little bit I was the intimate apparel manager, and it was one of my favorite things that we carried. But these were the pants that go with what I have on, and they just look nice and big and roomy. So I think they'll be really comfortable to wear for the summer. And again, hoping I can pass on a Zoom call like this is an outfit. I paid $3 a set for these, so not a lot invested. I'm like, where's my other? These are not in order, so I might pull out something that is not Notori. This is a really nice orange set. Again, nice, lightweight, loose fit. Really bright, bold colors, which I like. And the pant, I mean, I almost think you could wear these pants like as a swimsuit cover up maybe. Or with just a white t-shirt. They are a little sheer though, so I don't see, there's one more pair here. It's stuck down in my bag here. So this is the other pair. It's very similar to this one, but it is black. It has a little bit more of a print on it, but still got kind of an Asian-y vibe to it with the frog tie closures. And there's the pants on this. So $3 a set on this. So that was not a bad deal. Her clothes were actually very reasonable. So next I picked up this beautiful Johnny Was embroidered long blouse. This is, I think that's the older label. That might be the newer label. I don't know, I haven't looked at the Johnny Was labels in a long time. But this is really detailed. If you're not familiar with Johnny Was, does a lot of embroidery that is just really nicely detailed and pretty. And so obviously this is sheer. It does button. At first I thought it was a kimono type, but it does have buttons on it. So, and it is a size large. So I have that one. Also $3, pretty much all the clothes were $3. I picked up, I'm gonna get a pile here, so I may have to start kind of tossing stuff to the side. So this is another large, this is Johnny Was Workshop. It is a gauzy fabric. Again, a lot of embroidery detail all the way throughout. No skimping on the embroidery on this. This would be very cool for summer because it is that really lightweight gauze. So I kind of wish, I don't know, maybe she'd had more clothes before I got there and they had been picked through or what the deal was on that, but I kind of had wished she would have had some more clothes because she had really good clothes and we had really similar taste. She had a ton of jewelry that I wanted to buy, but jewelry was where she was pricey. And so I was not able to get all the stuff that I wanted to get and I was pretty bummed. I actually only got a couple of pieces and I'm going to show you those. So this is another Johnny Was Workshop. Again, front and back embroidery detail on that piece. And that is, this one does not have a size, but my guess is because, oh, it does. It's a large as well. So easy wear with jeans. Got a little bit of a Western vibe. I'm going to try to kind of mish that down. I also grabbed this Mackenzie Childs Courtly check pattern. I actually have quite a bit of this. When I worked at Neiman Marcus, I was in the buying office for Mackenzie Childs and I acquired quite a lot of Mackenzie Childs product. And so I got this tissue holder for I think like $3 and it goes with the other Courtly check that I have. And I like it because I feel like you can make it modern, you can make it country, you can make it vintagey looking. So I'm not a fan of all Mackenzie Childs, but I do like the Courtly check pattern. So then last but not least, and then I'm gonna show you one thing I did not get from her, but I thought was pretty darn exciting. I picked up these few pieces of jewelry. So I love, if you watch me, I love Native American jewelry and she had a lot of really pretty pieces. Again, we had very similar tastes and a lot of what she had I would have bought and worn, but she wanted like $10 to $15 a piece on most of it. And I just did not want to pay that. I would have, so like I grabbed this bracelet. It is stamped sterling. I believe it is a Taxco bracelet. It is really nice. It was $10. So, but it's stamped. Most of her stuff was not, it didn't have any maker mark on it. And I just typically on things like that, even for me to wear, unless it is just something really crazy amazing, I don't pay more than $5 for it. So if she would have charged me $5, I probably would have bought every single piece of jewelry that she had. Unfortunately, she didn't want to. I even made an offer. She declined. No worries, totally get it. She probably spent a fortune on a lot of those pieces, looking at what other stuff she had. I'm sure it was all very high-end, even though it did not have a maker's mark, at least that I could see. So I get where she's coming from. So here is my what I believe is a Taxco bracelet, and I think that is nice. I don't know if it's supposed to start there. I think it is supposed to clasp like that because it looks very pretty like that. This is just a basic black, again stamped, and I know this was $9.25. I don't know if that one's Taxco or not. But I have a lot of silver chains, so just a nice pretty pendant there. And then I really liked the charms on this little charm bracelet, and it is stamped sterling as well. I believe, or maybe the charms were stamped sterling. Now that I'm looking at it again, I cannot tell you for sure. But yeah, some of the charms are stamped sterling. So my guess is the bracelet is sterling, and I'll have to do a little more research on it. But it was a really cute little charm bracelet. It had the little heart, but it also has like a lot of like Colorado type things. Like I'm guessing this is a little snow thing that takes you up the mountain. There is a skier. There is a little elk type deal. So I'll have to do, oh yeah, there's the 925 on the bracelet. So the bracelet is 925. So I thought that was really cute, and I liked that it was Colorado themed. I do well with Colorado themed things. So if I opted to sell this, I think I could probably sell it pretty quickly to somebody who likes to ski. It does look like it's missing one charm there. I don't know though if it came in a set or she added the charms. My guess is it came in a set. So I may be short a charm on that, but still with it being silver and it's pretty heavy, I should be able to turn around a $10 price tag on that if I wanted to sell it. So the last thing I'm going to show you, which I got at a different location, but it was one of the only other things that I purchased, was this little tiny brooch right here. So I saw this and I thought, well, I thought that looks interesting. And it was stamped on the back. It was in a dollar bin and it was stamped sterling on the back. So it does have a sterling stamp. I don't know if you can see this. It obviously is a gold vermeil, meaning it has a gold overlay to it, which has worn off. I need to do some research and see if I can figure out how to get the gold all the way off so that it is just in fact silver. But something made me think that was going to be a real diamond, and I brought it home and I tested it on my Presidium, and it is in fact a real diamond. So that was pretty exciting. I have only found a very small handful of real diamonds out in the wild that are not expensive. So I felt like this was a pretty lucky and exciting find. When I came home and did the Presidium to test it out, I was like, it's a real diamond. And it's a tiny real diamond, but for $1, I got a diamond for $1. You can't beat it. So anyway, so that is my haul from this weekend. Again, I feel like I did pretty well. I found some designer items, which I don't find a lot of, and I was pretty excited. So I've already got the shoes listed up in my Poshmark closet. Not the Jimmy Choos. I've got the Valentinos listed up in my Poshmark closet, and I'm hoping to get the rest of this that I'm not keeping for myself listed up this week as well. So as always, please, if you liked what you saw, hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. If you like seeing what you can find if you're in some smaller necks of the woods and not big cities, I am your gal, because Oklahoma City is not hopping typically with tons of designer goods, but I still make a decent side hustle amount by doing this. So check me out. Any comments on anything, I am happy to get any information. If you see anything that you have additional information on, please share below. Always interested in learning, and let me know, can I wear this on a Zoom call? Will it pass? Will people think this is a work shirt on my Zoom call? I would not stand up so that they saw that I had on like the full. I think if you get the pants in, it could give it away, but by itself, will it be okay? Thanks so much for watching. Hope to see you next time, and have a great week. Bye-bye.